Packer Nation. Hey, it's really good to not see you, but connect with you. Welcome to Distance Learning. I know this is day two for y'all, but this is my first lesson, and I wish I could be at the door greeting you, but I'm really glad that we get to continue to work together after the longest spring break in recorded history. Um, First of all, I just want to say that I've been thinking about you, and it's been really great to connect with a few kids over messages. That's been really fun for me. And pretty much the only people that I guess I'm talking to my family, my neighbors, and teachers at South St. Paul. And the message that I hear from them over and over again is I miss the kids, I miss the students. I hope they're doing well. What have you heard? Who did you hear from? What do they need? What can we do to help? So hopefully you felt that. Hopefully you know that. And if not, I can tell you that it's really true, and that's what I've seen. So I'm really glad that we're all Packers. I'm really glad we're all here at South St. Paul. A lot of things going on in the world. Some things I think that are important to remember is that your family and your health, that's most important. And we've been reconnected with that for sure. But if you need help with that, there's all kinds of people whose jobs have like really changed, and they're really hopeful that they can help people. So reach out to whoever you trusted at school, and say, hey, my family's struggling with this, that, or the other thing. We're also seeing why it's so important to study stuff, why it's so important to learn, right? Because we're seeing how important government is. We're seeing how important science and math is as we study this stuff. So we're being reminded that learning actually does matter. We just don't know when we're going to end up using it. And then, of course, we're also being reminded that music and sports and art is really important and part of being human. One of my favorite parts of this scary time is how many musicians have taken to social media to perform and sing because it's just who they are, and it's a gift that they can share. So that's really cool. I also think it's important to acknowledge, like, this isn't fair, right? If you're a baseball, softball, track person, right? This is a real bummer. This is not fair. And that's important to acknowledge. And I feel that. And I think that's important to say and deal with. And there are some people that are having a lot harder times than others. That's part of it too. Some of us know somebody who has been sick. Some of us know somebody who hasn't been able to work. And others of us have kind of had a fun, relaxing family time. So we're all at different places with that. But I just want to start or end, I guess, by saying I'm really glad that we get to work together. I really want you to feel like you can reach out to me about stuff other than U.S. history. And if the U.S. history stuff is challenging, that you can reach out in that way. But know that I'm super glad to work with you. I'm super excited to try this new stuff. But I'm also keeping in mind that for a lot of us, this is a really hard, challenging time. So we're going to dive in. I've got a couple different things that I want us to work on here. Day one together. It's a day two, but our first day together. And just continue to be in touch. Know that I care about you. And I'm really glad that we get to work together in this way. Go Packers.